If you're into that 80s vibe, you can check out the Club Vector clothing range. Link for that is down below, as is the link for U7 Buy. Cut out the nonsense of FIFA points and the random gamble, and just go straight to the source. Use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video. Yesterday, EA released Player of the Month Lionel Messi. That was met with a lot of controversy. And today, they've released Player of the Month Sadio Mane. I'm a Liverpool fan, right? So don't get it twisted. I really do like the look of that card. However, I'm not going to sit here and say why it's worth doing or why it's not necessarily worth doing. I'm just going to give you an honest opinion. If you think it's worth it, then it's worth it. No one else should have any real sort of effect on your thought process. If you don't know what to do, maybe I can shed some light on the situation. However, if you think an SBC is worth it, and I've always been an advocate of this, if you think an SBC is worth it, it literally doesn't matter what that YouTuber, this YouTuber, that bloke down the road, or your best friend is saying to you, because if you think it's worth it, then it's worth doing. That's the long and short of it. This Gnabry card is an 83, an 84, and an 85, which actually isn't too bad. It's an 87 rated card, which has its problems, but if you like that and it fits your team, doesn't matter how much it costs, so long as you're happy to pay it. So with that being said, let's look at Mane first, right? Because that's what we've titled the video. I'm not going to complete it today, and I want to get that out of the way straight away. I'm not going to sit here and complete a million coin player to use twice. Look at the amount of games I have on this account. I play friendlies a fair bit on this account to do reviews for players I can't fit into teams for chemistry. But aside from that and the odd rivals game, I only really use this account for content. I don't really use it for anything else. I'm not going to sit here and do a million coin player just to be able to get one video out and lose a million coins because I can't sell him. And that's going to be a big talking point in this video. The fact that he's untradeable, I know, obviously, I knew he was going to be untradeable. What I'm saying is, the fact that he's untradeable makes this SBC a little bit more of a question. So the price of this is around 900k. Well, we might as well just call it 900,000 coins. So it's very, very close to that million coin mark. The upgrade over the 90, which by the way is still in packs. It's a strange thing. I don't think I've ever seen that before. An SBC card come out where the player has a card already in packs, but also is better than the one in packs. You know, like Messi, for instance, he's come out and he's got a card in packs, but the card in packs is a shade better. This Mane card is an overall one higher than the one in packs right now, which is something I don't think I've ever seen. The price of that inform hasn't changed. It has not fluctuated in the slightest. The upgrade from the 91, or from the 90 to the 91, is minimal, although it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, 1 acceleration and sprint speed, 2 across the board for shooting, which is a bit of a surprise, 2 more or less across the board for passing, 1 for dribbling, 1 for defending, although 2 for heading, and 1 on the physical side of things as well. So, it's not an horrendous upgrade over the 90. It's, like I said, it's better than I thought it would be. Let's have a look at the card right now. It is better than I thought it would be. However, I think in previous FIFAs, Aubameyang and Aguero in particular really do spring to mind because they were significant upgrades. Aubameyang in particular, I remember that being a thing where it was super expensive, but I think it was coming in at around, what, 400-500k? But it was a significant upgrade, and even when Aubameyang got another inform, it still didn't match up to that Player of the Month card, which is something that this year EA seemed to be hell-bent on moving away from, and not just on Player of the Month cards, but just in general with informs and such as well. If you look at Raphael Varane, and in fact, I'm very tempted to get a little comparison up for Raphael Varane, because this, although this is a video talking about Mane, it's also a video talking about the state of FIFA, right? Because Raphael Varane's inform compared to Raphael Varane's standard card, it's honestly, it's embarrassing, the difference between the two. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to switch over to this to the right screen here, so we can compare the two. Look at the state of this, right? So the inform is on the left, the standard card is on the right. The price difference between the two is around 200k on PlayStation, and not quite as much on Oh, no, it is. Of course it is. My maths is off. So it's 200 plus, you know? That's the difference. I don't know why I can't add up, but 200 plus coins, 200,000 coins difference between the two cards. Is it really worth that? Well, let's have a look. So, you're getting 8 stats, total stats, you know, the face card stats, more. You're getting 24 in-game stats more on the inform Varane. The pace, the same. The sprint speed has gone up by 1. Shooting's irrelevant. Passing, all but irrelevant, but the short passing's gone up by 2. Vision's up by 1. That's pretty much the only stat you really need to look at there. Now we get into the stats that you might be looking at. So composure, it's gone up by 1. Ball control's up by 1. Reaction's up by 1. Everything else is the same, pretty much. Which, immediately, you're like, oh, okay, well, what's the point? Defensive stats, you'd expect these to be boosted by 2 or 3 points. Interceptions are the same, heading are the same, marking 1 higher, stand tackle 1 higher, slide tackle 1 higher, and then the physical, all the same, bar the strength, which is 1 higher. That is not an upgrade. That is not a 200,000 coin upgrade over the base card. I cannot believe they've released that card. 230,000 coins more on Xbox and 213,000 coins more on PlayStation. That is an embarrassment. But that's exactly what we're getting with these type of cards. That's exactly what we're getting with Mane. I mean, Messi's even worse, right? This is the base Messi. Look at this now. I'll hover over the one that we have. So over the base Messi, the 94 Messi, the upgrade that we get is 3 in acceleration. I'll go generic because I'm not going to go through every stat. So 3 in pace, which isn't too bad. 2 in shooting, 2 in passing, 2 in dribbling, 2 in defending, and 3 in physical. From a 94 to a 96, that's the difference we get. Only 1 in shot power, 1 in reactions, 1 in balance, 1 in agility. That is not good enough. That is not a big enough upgrade for you to say, right, well, the base it's doing that thing where it does that card design. This is the base design. So it's 1 million coins for that. However, if we go and switch back to the console, to the game itself, this card is currently coming in at around 2.2 to 2.3. So for an extra 1.3 million coins, you can have 1 or 2 points upgrade here or there. Is that worth it? For me personally, when you look at it from that point of view, it's not worth it at all. If you want to get a particular Messi, either use your coins and go out and buy the 94, or if you feel the need to improve it slightly, go and buy the Inform, the 95, which is about 500,000 coins more than the base, which in my opinion is still not worth it, but if you feel the need to get an Inform, get that one. As far as this Mane is concerned, over the standard 88, it's a big enough upgrade to warrant having an upgrade. It's 5 points here or there, which is decent, right? Now over the 90, which is price-wise, over 200,000 coins cheaper. We're looking at about 250 cheaper, which is crazy. The upgrade is 1 across the board, apart from shooting, which is 2 across the board. Does that warrant 250,000 coin upgrade? Not in my opinion. I mean, it's better than that Varane upgrade, which is only 1 here or there. But I just don't... With Team of the Year around the corner, and Mane almost certainly going to get one, and with Footmas around the corner, and who knows what that's going to bring, I just don't see why anyone would rush to do this day one. I think you need to wait. If you plan to do it, then that's fine. But I would wait. I'd hold off and see what EA have got up their sleeves. Is Team of the Year a month away? Because if Team of the Year is exactly 1 month away, then obviously you need to make your decision before this. I'm not actually sure when Team of the Year is, so I couldn't answer you. But I think it's a good card. It's not as good as the Team of the Year is going to be, which is what? It's going to be like 95, 96 rated. That's going to be crazy. Might even be higher than that. Who knows? I'm not here to tell you that it's not worth doing, though. Like I said at the very beginning of the video, if you think it's worth doing, ignore me completely. But my personal opinion of this is that it should be around the same price as what the current card in packs is. And the reason I say that, even though it's an upgrade, the reason I say it is because once you've done this, you are stuck with it. There is no getting out of it. You have a 91 untradable Mane, and that's it. If you decide in 2 weeks' time, or when they release Team of the Year, oh, I wish I'd waited, tough, you can't sell him, you are stuck with it. If you went out and bought the 90 rated inform, and then decided, oh, I want to change, guess what, you can sell him, right? You might make a little bit of a loss, but at least you'll recoup something. With this, you are stuck. It's a commitment. This Messi is a commitment, but it's an end game commitment. You know, that card is so good, you could keep it in your team to the end of FIFA 20, and I don't think anyone would bat an eyelid and say you need to upgrade that Messi. When it comes to this Mane, it's a different story. I think by the end of FIFA, there'll be Team of the Season cards that cost 30k that are better than this. So that's my thought process behind it. I apologise that I didn't do either of the SBCs, but like I said, I wanted to talk about it. I didn't want to sit there and do a million coin SBC to never use him, you know? So with that being said, let me know, what do you think of Mane's Player of the Month SBC? Is it worth it? Is it not? Are you going to do it? Have you done it already? Same with Lionel Messi. Do you think that's worth it? Bit cheeky of EA actually to put this only out for 20 days, but that one out for 27 because they know how expensive this is and they know how difficult it'll be to grind. So they just want to shave off a little bit so that you have less time to get it. Bit naughty, but you know, that's EA for you. But let me know what you think of these SBCs in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index, the game changed. Download the app now.